Bro, why am I crying? Bro, I was just fine. Like, I just got back. Oh my god. Let's do this again. Anyways, first of all, hey guys. Welcome back to my channel. This is like a very chill, sorry, I'm wearing my retainers right now because I'm getting ready to go to sleep, but of course my emotions took over me, and your girl is just in her thoughts right now, and I figured this was like the best time to like be vulnerable on my channel, because as y'all might know, I am turning 20 on the 31st, August 31st, and right now it is Monday, August 29th, and it's 11:01. It's almost midnight. Let me turn my brightness down. It's 11:01. And I just got off FaceTime with my girl Lydia. Shout out to Lydia. Thank you for hearing me out. But yeah, this is just a very chill, like just like one-on-one talk. But this is just a very like vulnerable like peak in my life, situation going on, whatever. And it's just because I've just been like the past few days, I've just been like reminiscing on my teen years, and it's kind of hitting that like I'm becoming an adult. And as I've done like some self-reflection, like I know it's okay not to enter my 20s or like be in my 20s and not be where I want to, because eventually it'll get there in God's timing. But there's just like this little spot in me, this little like part of me where it's like, you're about to be 20, everyone around you is doing such and such, and you're like you're behind, like you're falling behind. And it just like hit me these past few days, because it's like I'm really about to be 20 and I'm over here like still in the same spot, feeling stagnant as usual. And it's just like, how do I fix that? And it's like, I feel like it's too late to start fixing it as I'm entering my 20s, because it's like my 20s is supposed to be the best like decade like in my life period, like the peak of my life basically. And it's also supposed to be when I'm supposed to start like finding that person and having a family, like having kids and stuff like that, and like also getting into the career that I want to. And it's like I'm still in the process of that. And like at the end of the day, like I have to remember that I'm still young, and I'm now just entering into my 20s, so it's like I don't have to put that pressure on myself. But I just feel like mentally I'm at a spot where it's just like I want to put my like foot down and like start working on that, so like I'm not in the same spot in the next few years when I'm like supposedly supposed to start like getting my family together, if that makes sense. So I've just been like emotional and just like thinking about it and like beating myself up for it. But it's like now I'm just like wiping my tears, and obviously I'm gonna like talk to God about it once I'm done. But I also wanted to come on here and show y'all the vulnerable side of me, and just like let y'all know like how it is. And like I'm gonna be posting this on my birthday as like kind of like entering my 20s, or like I'm gonna title it chapter 20, and it's just gonna be like me just expressing how I feel turning 20, advice from people who are in their 20s and have advice for other people. This is going to be a video in itself, but I was just like, let me just put this in this video just so it's not two different like turning 20 like videos, if that makes sense. Like advice videos, I should say, because I am doing a get ready with me and stuff like that for my 20th like birthday bash thingy, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, so I did go on Instagram. If y'all aren't following me on Instagram, hello. It's going to be in the description box down below, so make sure to go follow me and keep up with me and see like other parts of like my personality and like my life. I feel like YouTube kind of like captures all of my personality in a sense, but I feel like TikTok is like my goofy side, you know. Instagram is more like, you know, she's a little subtle. But yeah, so anyways, I asked people that are in their 20s to give me some advice for people that are entering their 20s, and I just figured I wanted to share it with you. Some of them are repetitive, so we'll just go through them and just like whatever, figure it out. So someone said, don't be so hard on yourself as long as you're being consistent. That's all that matters. And just also like reading all of these, it just kind of like hit, because it's just like, this is like all the things that like I'm beating myself up for, and it's just like it's okay, like move at the pace that as you please, move at the pace that's like that's best for you. And I feel like one thing in general, like we're all hard on ourselves, and I was just hard on myself just now as I was like bawling my eyes out. And it's just like, don't be hard on yourself. Like, I'm just now entering my 20s. I still have 20 to just like, you know, figure stuff out. Like, I still have the rest of my life to figure stuff out, and if I don't figure it out in my 20s, like that's perfectly fine. Guess what? I still have my 30s, and so on and so forth. Like, my life isn't over just because I'm entering a new chapter in my life. Is actually the opposite way, and it's just me closing a chapter and entering a new chapter and becoming a better and fuller version of myself. And yeah, the next one is, some relationships can be seasonal. Learn from them, grow, and you have to learn to let go with love. That's crazy, because I was just having a conversation with somebody about this, and it's like sometimes we forget that friends come and go, and especially like in our teens, that's like when we're most like stupid. And like we don't know what's best for us, what's right or what's wrong for us, and we get into relationships, we get into friendships, period, and we're just like, oh, like I'm gonna be with them forever, BFF, you know, this is gonna be my husband, stuff like that. And it's just like, at the end of the day, we could break up tomorrow, you know, like we can get into a fight tomorrow, and that could be like our final like cut in our like relationship, you know. And it's just a matter of just like comprehending it and moving forward in our lives. And sometimes it's best for us at the end of the day, and it's a matter of just coming to terms that like it was like that relationship with that person was just meant for that portion of my life, and now it's time to move forward and move in different directions. And that's something that like we all tend to forget, because it's like not everyone is there to stay. So yeah, God always sends people in our lives to teach us lessons, to that's it, like teach us lessons and all that stuff. So it's just like majority of the time, like it's not meant for them to just like stay, you know. Yeah. Okay, next one is, have grace on yourself, no expectations to have, and basically like don't force it to all like fit into your 20s. And I feel like that ties in as well. It's just like with the don't be so hard on yourself, because like when you enter your 20s, it's like, oh, I have to get married, oh, I have to have children, oh, I have to get this degree, oh, I have to get to like the career that I want to be in, like I need to start being in that career. And it's like, that's not the case at all. And it's like I still have so much of my life left to figure out all those things. And it's like I don't have to force myself or like beat myself up for not accomplishing all of them, because maybe this portion of my life, this time of my life, this chapter in my life, only let's say I figure I get my degree and that's it for this chapter 20. This, oh my god. Like maybe this is like the only thing meant for me to complete or accomplish in my 20s, and that's perfectly fine. And at the end of the day, it's all in God's timing, and I feel like that's what I tend to forget. Like I continue to preach it, but I feel like when it, like I apply it to myself, I forget, because like I get so trapped into my like human feelings and not like my spiritual feelings. Yeah. Next is control. Live in the moment and enjoy being young. At the end of the day, like I agree with that, because at the end of the day, I'm not 20. Like 20 is so young. Like what? Like, and at the end of the day, like I am still young, wild, and free. Like I'm still young, so it's just like I have so much. And not just me. Like I feel like I'm like putting this all into like me as I'm entering my chapter of 20, but like this goes for anyone else entering their 20s, or anyone in their 20s still figuring it out, because I'm in that boat with y'all. But yeah, just matters like living in the moment, like travel the world, do what makes you happy, just enjoy life, live life as is, and just enjoy yourself and make the most of it, because tomorrow is never promised. And it's just a matter of just like remembering that and just like enjoying every single second to the best of your abilities. Dang, I'm good. Next is do not spend so much time worrying about the future or stressing. I feel like some of these things are kind of like repetitive, but it all goes hand in hand at the end of the day. And it's just like don't stress. You're like 20 is still young, like you're fine. Just keep pushing. Just like don't try to force everything into your 20s, and just like let it space out, let it like come as time goes. And exactly, this next one says don't rush anything, everything will fall into place. Do y'all see that? This one right here, don't rush anything, everything will fall into place. Okay. But yeah, it says like don't rush anything, everything will fall into place. At the end of the day, it's all gonna come to play, and it's just a matter of keeping faith and letting time do its thing, letting God do his thing. Can I get an amen? Next is also something similar. Be patient. You'll accomplish everything you want when the timing is right. I know that's right. Okay, spend time. Oh wow. Yeah, 2 people have said spend time with yourself, working on yourself, improving yourself, expanding your craft. Don't limit your creativity. And I feel like that's when I'm gonna get to expand my horizon when it comes to social media, because y'all know I love social media. I love being on the internet. I love just filming content, filming lifestyle content, and just like advice videos, all that jazz. And it's like I want to get more into that, like filming more like advice videos and stuff like that on my channel, because I feel like I've been doing more lifestyle stuff recently, and I want to like kind of shift over back to the advice stuff and just like getting real with y'all, because life is hard, but it's like as long as we have each other and we're just taking life day by day, little by little, like it'll all like be okay. And as long as we keep our faith in God, like that's all that's gonna matter. So yeah. Next is enjoy the moment, because you only get to be 21. I know that. That's what I need to realize, because it's like I'm only gonna be 21. It's like I feel like 19 was a weird age, but it's like I feel like I didn't really get to I had to. 19 was a pretty good chapter in my life, but also like as I'm like entering my 20s in the next day or so, it's like I'm so like scared for what's to come in the 20s, and I feel like I'm gonna have my mind stuck on like what I need in my life in my 20s, that I'm not gonna get to enjoy chapter 20 because I'm gonna be so focused on chapter 21 through 29, and like I'm not even there yet. So it's just like, slow down. You're about to turn 20. There's no need to stress. There's no need to like try to force yourself to rush into things, and to just enjoy chapter 20 and let it be. Yeah, that's that. And then yeah, the last one is, don't let yourself get consumed by validation from others. And I feel like this goes for everyone, for every age, but it's like, don't try to fill your life with getting validation from other people. And I feel like that's something that I struggled with a lot, because I love getting like the okay from everybody. I love getting like approved from everybody, everyone's approval, everyone's confirmation, everyone's just like opinions on everything. And at the end of the day, it's like, nobody knows what's best for me better than myself and God himself, who created me. So it's like, for me to rely on what other people have to say, it's like, yeah, I can get other people's input, but the matter of like trying to get their validation in every single thing, it's like, you don't need it. Like, it's not needed, babe, okay? And that's just something that like I tend to struggle with, and I'm getting in the process of just like trying to remember. Because it's like, one thing about me is like, I feel like I'm pretty knowledgeable when it comes to like this stuff, and it's like, I'm aware of it, but it's a matter of actually like applying it. Because I have all this advice, I have all these things to say, but it's like, am I applying that to my life? And that's the true question, because I'm not. But it's like, I'm aware of it, and like being aware of your issues is a step closer to improving yourself and those issues. But it's like, it's now time to get to the next step, and I'm not allowing myself to do that, because I'm just staying stagnant and just like being like, oh, okay, I'm aware of this, but I'm not doing anything to fix it. And that's something that I really want to work on in my 20s. But if I don't accomplish it, that's fine, because at the end of the day, life is going to be life, and I'm still human at the end of the day. So sometimes I'm gonna let other people's opinions get a hold over me. And I'm not gonna say that's fine, but it's like, it's also like a human thing to do. And yeah, I feel kind of better now. So yeah, I just wanted to like sit and reflect and talk to y'all and have like a little heart to heart with y'all, because I feel like I haven't done that in a minute. And one thing I really want to do is just get more active on YouTube and be more like personal and heart to heart, because I really love that, because that's the person that I am. And I feel like I can reach a bigger audience in that way, because I feel like a lot of us are struggling with different things in our lives. And it's like, at the end of the day, we all have each other. But it's like, sometimes we're like, we don't allow ourselves to come together as a community to like have these conversations. And it's a thing that needs to be talked about. And yeah, I feel like that's pretty much it. Like, I feel a little bit better. I feel better after just like reading those. Like, those are for me. Like, if this doesn't reach the right audience, if this doesn't reach y'all, like, that's perfectly fine, because like, this is kind of something for me at the end of the day, because I am entering my 20s. I was going through it mentally when it came to entering chapter 20, but after reading that and just talking and ranting, I feel a lot better. And now I'm just gonna pray about it and sleep, because I do have work tomorrow. But now it's just time to celebrate my life. And just like move forward with that. I'm about to be freaking 20, bro. Like, that's crazy. Like, I remember being a baby, not like obviously, like just being younger, and like I would count on my fingers how long I had until I turned 18, how long I had until I graduated high school. how long I had to start college and like all that stuff. Like I used to like count down on my fingers every year. I used to like, oh my gosh, I have 8 more years, I have 7 more years, so on and so forth. And it's like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be 20 like in this many years. And it's like it went from this many years, 1 2 3 4 5 whatever, so on and so forth, however many years, to not even 2 days, like in a day, in a few hours, like a, what time is it? It's almost 12. Yeah, it's almost midnight, so it's almost August 30th, so I have like 24 hours. Yeah. Whew. Well, I feel so much better. I'm definitely gonna like bring y'all along with me when it comes to prepping for my birthday weekend and all that jazz. I still have part 2 of my Europe vlog coming, but that'll be out after like the birthday stuff. And this, of course, this one's gonna be my next video after the last Europe vlog I posted, and then it's gonna be the birthday vlog, and then probably after that it's gonna be the Europe vlog part 2. So keep a lookout for all of that. If y'all aren't following me on my socials, you're missing out. But all like the links to my socials will be in the description box down below. And I really appreciate oh my god, I can't speak with my lips. I really do appreciate you all for sticking through with me and just watching my videos, supporting me. And I really pray that chapter 20 is one for the books. And I feel blessed to have made it this far. And I pray for more years to come. And I'm very grateful and thankful and blessed for everything that I have in my life right now. Everything coming in my life. Everything planned for my life. Whether good or bad, because at the end of the day, everything is God's timing. Everything is under God. So I really hope y'all enjoyed this vlog. I'm gonna close out because I really need to go to sleep. But I really hope I helped anybody out there that might be thinking the same way as they're entering their 20s. I hope y'all enjoyed this vlog. And let me know if y'all enjoy like heart-to-heart videos, because I also know that I'm a big fan of these as well, because I feel like I'm like right there in the room with that person as they're just like pouring their heart out. So hopefully y'all feel the same way about me. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go to sleep now. But I love you guys so much. I thank y'all so much for supporting me, following me, being on this journey with me, entering this new chapter in my life. And yeah, I feel like I'm just repeating myself over and over again, but I really do support. I do support y'all. I support y'all. But I do love y'all for everything. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all in the birthday vlog. Bye.